cybersecurity is, for superintendents and CTOs, often top priority these days, right? Because it's gotten so bad. Even smaller schools now are being attacked constantly. And back in the day, they would focus on the big, juicy targets where they could get the biggest ransom money. But now, after the shift to ransomware as a service groups, highly organized, super commercialized organizations with hundreds of affiliates that are performing attacks for them. School districts left and right, small ones, big ones, rural, doesn't matter. On a high level, how do you deal with that? What are kind of your guiding principles on how to keep your school, your students safe? And then I want to ask a little bit of a pointed question here is, with budgets often, recently limited, even in the cybersecurity space, are CTOs kind of being set up to fail?
Well, the district needs to adopt a framework, right? There are a lot of good frameworks out there. And then, we kind of follow NIST, right? The NIST. You gotta, identify, protect, detect, and respond and recover from any one of these attacks. There are also a lot of good best practices to have in place. It feels like I've purchased everything under the sun, and there are a lot of services that overlap in things. So, you start with, of course, your next generation firewall, and then we also use email protection. You have the good old traditional antivirus you've got on devices, EDR, MDR, intrusion protection services, all kinds of detection services. And then using a service like Securus 360, where you have a partner that will look at and help you look at all of these logs, look at all of the activity on your network. We also have a service that alerts us for ransomware, where it'll shut down a ransomware attack, where it's encrypting your files. So it looks at our Google Drive and looks at our shared drives in our servers. So we have quite a few layers in place.